my journals like several years ago, and the way she described it, she's like, I feel like I'm reading something from like vampire times. Welcome to the, what show is this?
This is the Kitchen and Jorn show? That's Kitchen, I'm Jorn, this is the show.
Someday this will be on the National Record of Historic Places as a place where nothing happened.
This is a video where Kristin reads from her old journal entries.
My old journal entries from when I was a teenager.
And we are going to respond to them.
So during my video where I talked about my coming out story, I read some of the entries from the journal I used to keep. I kept the journal like for my whole childhood until like my early 20s. Yeah. Jen has not seen these, so no. I've pre-picked these, so Jen is going to be reacting to these in real time. The thing that I should say is that I am so dramatic.
Each entry is like, I'm going to be 19 about this, then I'm going to be 19 about this.
All of the entries that I'm going to be reading today are going to be from when I was an undergraduate in London. So the date of the entry is January 30th, 2004.
When did you post it?
At 2:20 p.m.
Great, can't wait.
I'm tentative if I want to talk about this. Oh, I should say, Mom, don't watch this video.
Don't watch this video.
Just don't watch this video. Dad, you're not watching these videos anyway.
So who cares?
So I've sort of been conducting a bit of an impromptu experiment, and it didn't really start out like an experiment, more like something that happened out of convenience that I thought was rather strange. I digress. I haven't been shaving my armpits for about 2 weeks now.
That's it? That's your big experiment?
Here's my confession, I kind of like it.
Okay. That does feel very college in that you like make a choice. It doesn't have to be a big deal, but it's like, I will announce it.
Oh, wait.
Well, so this is an entry.
January 13th, 2004. This is an open letter to God.
Oh, sick.
Dear God, for a while now, I've been convinced that you hate me. I'm just kidding. You probably don't, seeing as how you've got a whole 5 billion heathens to worry about. Anyway, I'm just wondering why it is you've chosen to give me such a defective vessel. I'm mad that I went over you. So I'm talking to God about it. I mean, I understand that you were a little bogged down on June 14th, which is my birthday. It's cool, you're God. I understand how these things go. And it's not that I'm upset. In fact, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for the extremely excellent Jimmy John sandwich I had today. I never thought a sandwich could be that awesome. So that was cool.
When God takes it over, he gives you a Jimmy John's.
This is an entry from January 18th, 2004. It's just 2 lines.
Okay.
I hate you because I fell in love with you. Okay. And you were my only secret.
Do you remember who that one's about?
I have no idea what it's about. I couldn't even tell you.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody. At this point, people are reading my journal. And I know that people who I want to have sex with are reading it.
Right.
So,
gotcha. So you're like, I gotta curate some of these entries.
I gotta come up with something real good. These are some feelings I had about the topic of music. In my world, it appears that music is the only thing I love in spite of the Freudian dogma that I, by instinct, abide by stringently, that sex is what drives all external action and desires.
Is this your way of saying, other people want sex, I just want music? Yeah, keep going.
How odd that I would require a thing for which I have no capacity. But music I love purely, unadulteratedly, effortlessly, because it is both transforming and without thought, need, or desire for what it brings in return. I loaded up like a BB gun full of like $10 words, and I'm just like going, look at the fucking journal. I do not love music because I desire to love. I love music because I desire to feel, and what I feel is music in return. It's nonsense.
Well, no, I think it means I love feeling.
It means please have sex with me, please.
Kristin's gonna end with some high school entries. They're shorter, they're a little bit more to the point.
Okay, so I'd written some Weezer fanfiction. I'd written, I can't even say that without laughing.
Weezer real person fanfiction.
I'd written some Weezer real person fanfiction. It was well known within the Weezer real person fanfiction community in 2002. So I wrote this. I understand what it means to be wary of fans. People IM me sometimes to tell me how much they like my story. I mean, it's weird. I feel like I haven't done anything, and people want to talk to me.
Weezer real person fanfiction.
And people want to talk to me like I have. I think I got a glimpse of what it feels like in a weird sort of way.
What?
I'm such a bitch. I'll never know.
What the f***? Current music, Change by Deftones.
This is, which Monopoly piece quiz am I?
Current music, Creed, My Sacrifice. I didn't keep a journal, but if I did keep a journal in high school, it'd be like, stared at some boobs, but I'm not gay. Whoa. Whoa! What a crazy jump cut.
Isn't that wild that we're wearing different clothes and it's obviously a different day?
I am actually wearing the same shirt because I thought we were gonna lie and pretend it didn't happen, but we didn't know. Some of our footage got corrupted. So we decided to reshoot some journal entries, and because Kristin cares about your entertainment, she found some new ones that we have not seen to read to me.
Yeah.
Again, Kristin's live journal, these are high school.
It's like January 2002, 1:23 p.m. Something has just occurred to me.
Okay.
I have no idea what kind of kisser I am. Isn't that random? I realized that I haven't kissed anyone in 2 years. Yeesh, didn't realize it had been that long. I guess I just have no idea where I'm at, you know?
What's really fun is like, this is you in high school, so it's like someone that is definitely not being kissed all that often. And I
No,
said, it's
no.
like, me too. Like in high school, I was like, no one is gonna kiss me for like at least 3 years. But, oh God, I wonder if I'm like the best kisser here.
What if I'm like the best kisser alive and like no one knows it yet?
Wait.
Is this me talking about my crush? Love hurts like nothing I've ever willingly subjected myself to. Yet I'd love him even if he were the gayest man on earth.
This is a theme. How many gay guys did you fall in love with?
All of them. I think everyone on earth. Like I think all of them. Literally, I think from the time I was like 14 to the time that I was 20, I don't think I had a single crush that didn't come out like 5 seconds later. Like 5 seconds after I had a crush on them.
Oh, then you talk about your crush again.
I talk about crush.
Yeah.
Every single journal entry is like, I just gotta make sure everyone knows. This is me talking about my obsession with Rivers Cuomo when I was like 17. My name is Kristin and I am in love with a man I've never met. It's sad. Really sad. I feel like I understand someone perfectly and would give anything to spend a day with him, picking his brain apart. I kiss the Weezer calendars on my wall and rush out to buy magazines with his face on them, and I cry. I cry that I am totally devoted to someone who will never realize I even exist. Reality blows.
That's true though.
But what isn't there to love? Nothing really. Just the beautiful, brooding genius of my dreams. Being 17 is rough.
Yeah.
But also, the fourth Weezer album is called Maladroit, which is a synonym for like awkward. And the fourth Weezer album was coming out around this time. My first child is already going to be named Maladroit, no matter the sex.
Maladroit would be a beautiful name for a baby girl.
The funny thing is that when you read my journal entries from like 9 months later, it's like I'm just kind of like over it.
I feel like that's part of being a teenager. It's like incredibly like passionate, intense obsessions, and then like you'd be surprised how quickly they eventually pass.
Yeah, I was like, by the time I got to college, I was like, oh, I could just be in college. I don't need to do this.
We did pass over an entry titled "Reasons Why Weezer Rocks the His House," but Kristin didn't want to share that one.
I just like, it's just me being like, they filled up the United Center. The United Center, honey. You know how big that is? It's like 16,000 seats. So in high school, I totaled my car because I was on my way to see my crush and I was doing my makeup while I was driving and I got T-boned because I wasn't looking where I was going.
Love makes you do crazy things.
So I said that a lot. Where I totaled my car from love. I was like, no, because I was f***ing stupid. Warning, this is a bitchy entry. If you don't like bitching, then don't read. Oh, this is me being upset about prom.
Aww.
I'm mad because no one will ask me to prom. Oh, and I'm also mad because I think I might be queer. I don't know what to do about those two things. I don't know what to do about that.
I don't really have journal entries to go back to. I did find one that I wrote when I was like 7, and the only entry is me being like, what if I changed my name to Silver? There's like a couple tic-tac-toe games that I played against myself and lost, and then that's all that's in that journal. Kristin found an entry that she's very excited to share, and that's probably how we're gonna close out this video. Give me the deets.
It's 3:19 p.m. The subject of this is going to hell. Just read the latest Weezer interview. Warning, about to make a huge concession. Rivers Cuomo is a jerk. He's always been a jerk. The only reason why I'm in desperate need to be famous on any freaking level possible is because I want Rivers Cuomo to like me. There, I said it. Happy? And then current music is, no Weezer, that's for sure. And then my current mood is crushed.
Wait, and then 2 hours later you posted another entry called, that's my Weezer. And then current mood, giggly.
And then current music, Weezer.
Oh, what a f***ing gay child.
What?
That was pretty fun.
That was pretty fun, I know.
Thanks for watching.
God, I'm so glad I'm an adult now.
Yeah,
Jeez.
it's weird to like go back and be like, damn.
I kind of want to reach through the computer and be like, hey, bud, in like 6 months, a lot of these problems are going to feel less intense.
Yeah.
Anyway, bye.
Bye. Current music. Creed, my sacrifice.
My current mood is depressed. I also love Nickelback.